Hey guys, it's your girl Luna, and welcome back to another episode of The Playlist. I've got my amazing co-host here, Jordy.
Big Lou. So
Of course, we've got Southie and Privy right behind the camera. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
They're feeling a little shy today, guys. So as you know, The Playlist is where we bring you what's hot in pop culture, music, entertainment, and culture right here in Jamaica. Now, we're all very excited and waiting for the highly anticipated Vibes Cartel Freedom Street concert. And I believe Jordy has a little update for us.
yeah, I mean the update is really, if you guys obviously follow Cartel and on socials, of course, but he did give a little preview of what he might do, which I find very interesting. He's like doing like versions of himself.
So it's like Black Cartel, Bleach Out Cartel.
Like he specifically he said there's a Black Cartel where him consider like he might wear his like he used to throw back jerseys a lot where he might wear those. There's a teacher where it's like him kind of like not black anymore but brown but not like bleach out.
Oh, okay.
Then there's the world boss who's just like Cartel, bleach out, where you know
Who do you
all the
think
works.
he's gonna bring as like featured guests?
Locally or internationally?
Both.
Both. I mean, depending how things go.
Locally, is he still even that cool with anybody to bring them out?
Listen, I think what he has is like definitely him have clout from like the younger set of artists, so like the Skilly Bangs of the world.
But does he have that relationship with
I mean, I think it's something he would have to build over time.
But
Yeah.
didn't he have collabs with people whilst he was in prison?
He did. So like Skilly Bang, for example, I'm sure him and Massacre have had collabs. I'm sure they will link up. He did mention 450. You know, I don't know how that worked with the Alkaline link between 450 and Alkaline.
Music is music.
Music is never music. They're liars. But you know, I would say, and then you know, we can go into again dependent on like how those relationships have worked out over time. Like him still have the links with Ja Vinci. I guess people would want to see Popcorn. I don't know how their relationship is like now. I can't speak on it.
It would be great branding for Popcorn if you
It would be good to be there.
Yeah.
You get me? It
Who
would
do you
be
think
good
is
to be
gonna
there.
come internationally?
I have bets on Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
I have bets on Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
I have bets on Nicki Minaj.
I feel like a Jay-Z would be really cool, but would that
It's
be good
not.
for
I don't know. I
Jay-Z's brand?
think Jay Z is the like out of the realm.
Why?
Just because I think one, remember the people have to be dedicating them New Year's Eve to come.
Why did you choose that day, Cartel?
Again?
Like,
But you have to dedicating them New Year's Eve to. But I'd say Nicki Minaj. I mean, I guess Cardi B, depending on how the pregnancy got. I don't know how due she is. I don't know how that girl works.
she looks super pregnant
Yeah,
right
I don't
now.
know how. I don't know the situation there.
Like a Busta Rhymes, maybe.
Yeah, definitely a Busta
Yeah.
Rhymes. I'd put Drake because he's just wanna
He just want-
spotlight
he's
it.
enough.
He's gonna fair enough. My artist, but I can.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah, no, I can admit that.
Yeah.
Like he might just be there just because it's a moment. It's literally a historic moment. So
Yeah.
if I could think about anybody else international wise,
I don't think there's gonna be any like Afrobeats artists or anything like
Burna
that.
Boy love Cartel though.
Oh,
You never
you think
know.
he's gonna come
He
out?
might.
A
He
collab
might.
could be really
I mean, he
interesting,
might pull up.
actually.
I don't know. It really has to do with how like obviously the timing and schedules of how.
You think
them
any
things there
like
go.
other Caribbean artists will come out? Any soca artists like a Nilo Blackman or even a
You never know. They might
Shell
show.
could be cool.
They might show.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious. Please give us more. I feel like soon his team needs to drop a little like teaser or a little lineup or something. You know?
I think you'll get a lineup, but in terms of like surprise guests, it's gonna be like. I think they're gonna keep that kind of wrapped under wraps a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, now we need to discuss a concert that I personally think is. I'm super excited for this.
Here we
So
go.
the one Kendrick Lamar,
It's not
the
a
one who,
concert. It's not a concert.
okay, Privy in the back telling me he knows more
It's
than I do.
it's
The
a
Super Bowl halftime show.
show.
Hello. Last year when it was Rihanna, it was the Rihanna concert. Nobody came here to watch the little
She's not wrong.
the
That's what they call
balls and
it.
the men winning. No one
That is what they
cared.
call it.
And that is, I feel like, what we're gonna get with this Kendrick show. Like, just
Well, he's first and foremost, it's solo, you know. Like, he's actually like they said, he's the first. He's gonna be the first solo performance.
you don't think he's gonna bring anybody out though?
I mean, maybe. I'm just telling you what they've said. They
Yeah.
Rihanna brought somebody else?
No, she didn't.
Yeah,
That's different
First-
though.
no,
That's
no.
different because
Shouldn't.
she had crazy dancers. Her thing was a spectacle. Unless he's doing like what he did in LA, that big concert.
It's not good. Well, actually, you're not wrong. This is the first rap solo performance.
And it's not a rap.
Yeah,
Okay.
in terms of our rapper.
Yeah.
But yeah, the man has extended the run, like taking advantage of the beef and extended the run. A Super Bowl halftime show is crazy.
I just want to say a big up to Deontay VH on Twitter, who said performing at the Super Bowl in response to a song where the guy you beefing with said he was as big as the Super Bowl.
All right, it's
Is actually, if I were Drake, I'm staying in my yard.
Here's the issue. Here's the issue with that. No, here's the issue with that. Is it that I get it because of the timing of the beef, so I'm not arguing.
You know when you're a Drake fan and you're just grasping
I
at straws.
I have to, guys. Like, it's been a tough year. It's been a tough year for us. But, like, are we really thinking Drake's never going to do a Super Bowl? Because that's how they're making it sound.
It's
Like, are we
no,
thinking
it's
that
not
that's not
about
gonna be
he'll
the case?
never do a Super Bowl. It's the fact that you made it seem like you're bigger than God himself.
Well, I mean,
but
he's
your op
but
is the one who
Drake-
got the
Drake
opportunity
is
first.
bigger
Drake is,
I mean,
Drake is bigger than the
I'm
Super
not-
Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, Kendrick has
No,
a
he
run
said
this
he-
year. It's for the popularity as well. Because
Yeah,
people tune in just
Drake's
for
bigger
that.
than the Super Bowl. Drake is
Okay,
still a
if
bigger
you take it
artist.
for a run.
No.
Drake is still the bigger artist, you know?
We're not gonna gang up against Kendrick right now. It's a
We're not
situation
ganging,
where
I
if
mean-
you understand, you understand. He said he's as big as the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
not bigger than the
But
Super
he is
Bowl.
bigger than the Super Bowl.
Okay, potato
Imagine you
potato.
compare.
We're not
You decide
fighting.
to.
We're not fighting. We're
No,
stating
I'm just
facts,
like,
you
all
know.
right.
Stating facts. First rapper to solo headline a Super Bowl. First rapper to win a Pulitzer Award.
Whoa, you
Two
keep
of the
saying
highest
solo, let's
grossing
say-
tours of all time. First rapper to receive
First
the most
what?
Grammy
What's
nominations
that
in
tour?
one night.
What's that touring thing?
Two of the highest grossing tours of all time.
What's the highest?
It has to be Beyonce.
What's the highest? No, in terms
No.
of a rapper, what's the
What do you
highest?
mean?
First of all,
In terms
Wait.
of a rapper, I guarantee you
But it
it's
didn't
all
say
up
rapper,
there.
it said tours.
It's all-
Beyonce, Taylor Swift. Those I feel like are...
Kendrick did not outsell Drake on tour.
Are we sure?
I'm 100% on
Are we
that.
sure?
I'm 100% on that.
Insert it in post.
This
Insert
is-
it.
Okay,
I'm
we'll check.
100% on that.
Privy, make sure you find the thing and
I'm
insert
100%
it
on
right
that.
here.
Let me work for the.
I'm putting the time on it.
I'm just saying, even beyond the popularity thing, I feel like Kendrick is going to be singing Poetic Justice. I think he's going to do Money Trees. He's going way back to old.
Okay, can I ask you a
Come
question?
on, the recipe.
Is there not, don't you
Yeah,
think it's a
concert.
little bit of a slight that this is being kept in New Orleans and Lil Wayne is not given the rub?
It was said. It was said.
You don't think it's a little slight? I'm just saying, it seems a little, I don't know, man. It's
Has
giving
Lil Wayne never
down
performed
the
at the
rabbit
Super
hole.
Bowl?
This is just a money
conspiracy
thing.
theory.
This is just a money thing. Kendrick Lamar is
He's a
popular
draw
right
right
now.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
he's
just
a
a
draw.
money thing. It has nothing to do with talent or who's better or bigger.
No, I'm not arguing about who's better. I'm arguing the fact that it's being kept in New Orleans. But I also understand the other factor of Kendrick is just the guy right now.
Do you really think that Lil Wayne should have gotten it? Has he never performed at the Super Bowl before?
No, he's never gotten that opportunity,
You really
and it's
think
and it's
that?
been held. It's been held in New Orleans.
Maybe he'll come as like a guest performer though,
He
or
can't.
something like that. Or maybe it's like the brand, the NFL
He
brand
can't.
can't align with.
No,
Lil
that's
Wayne in
exactly
that
no.
way.
That's what I'm like. Kendrick is just more palatable.
Yeah.
So it, like to that consumer, he's definitely more palatable than Wayne. So I understand both sides.
People are
Definitely.
speculating he might bring out Rihanna. He might bring out ASAP.
See,
he might bring
you see,
out
now you
Beyonce.
we're not going to turn this into the Kendrick. Kendrick is on the run. Everybody's anticipating, not like us. I'd like to see how he plan to perform that, given the type of content it is. But
Yeah.
we'll
What
see
do
how
you
it
mean
goes.
though? I mean, it's for the culture. You know what I'm saying? You
I
can get
mean,
away with anything if it's
Listen, I just
for
know
the
the NFL
culture.
are a little strict on,
Yeah, but
their
they're also
branding.
not going to shy away from the beef. Like, look at how
I
many
mean, they
beefs
won't.
have happened in rap recently.
I already think that not like it's going to be like some marching band rendition on the field.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up, and as the resident Drake fan, I'll still be dancing but clenching my fist. You know that though.
Boo. It's okay.
You know, I
You're
haven't
gonna
heard
be...
it yet properly.
You not see? You already see?
I haven't physically tried to listen to that.
Well,
song.
I
Now,
dissected
like,
that
you
beat to the
should.
end of
You
the
need
world.
to
so I
hear it in
definitely
like
hear
with
it.
like big speakers, with one of Privy's big speakers in the backyard. I feel like it adds a little special something.
No man,
Like,
I went
it's
out
actually
when I went
None of you
out.
have really heard the song as it.
Oh, because I haven't heard it on the speakers, right? Yeah. Like
You
for
can't
real.
style me still. I have my sound system.
Okay, Slay, look at you go. Sati in the back. I
at
love
you,
rap
girls.
beefs like this. And, you know, while I love when men get a little catty, a little bitchy, I think it's hilarious. My favorite rap beef that has happened this year has been between Ice Spice, and it seems like everyone she's come into contact with. As the rap girlies know, Nicki Minaj is usually one starting the beef, or like Azalea Banks is usually one starting the beef. But this year it's been Ice Spice. Also, shout out Azalea Banks. You, girl, your mind. I love you, babe. Honestly, she's created a little mini. She's created a son, this girl named Storm, who predicted Ice Spice's beef. Okay, for context, for those who don't know.
ISO for Luna, by the way. Let her go. I'm gonna let you cook.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna let you cook.
So basically, what happened was we all know Ice Spice. They think he the shit. You're not even the fart. Blah 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 blah.
I be going
Her
hard.
shaking yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Our
yeah.
favorite light bright rapper girly, other than Lotto.
Big Lotto. Yeah.
She basically took a little Ozempic, lost the one thing that made her even remotely relevant because
Allegedly.
That's crazy.
you know what I'm saying. Then she started beefing with Cleotrapa. Now, if you-
Allegedly on the Ozempic thing, just to protect yourself. Go ahead.
And it being her only
Allegedly.
asset.
Big allegedly.
her only
Like if
asset.
we could get like a
Big
graphic allegedly across the street.
Okay, so allegedly,
Thank you.
it's Ozempic.
Right.
It may also be just exercise. We'll see. But she started beef with Cleotrapa. Now, the girlies who've been listening to like the low-key underground rappers for like the last couple years, you know Cleotrapa. She's also been like a really big meme girl. You know the
Yeah.
meme that's like, turn it on, turn it on,
Yeah.
Cleotrapa. Or when she comes through the door and she was like, I wasn't gonna say anything, but now I'm mad, so I will. You guys know her face. She's a little rapper. Ice Spice and her became, you know, little buddy, little friends, cool, whatever. And Ice asked her to come on tour with her. Ice then neglected her. She wasn't allowed to eat with Ice. She wasn't allowed to use Ice's team. She wasn't allowed.
Hold on. Not saying that you're wrong here.
Okay.
But she did say, at least what I've heard from Ice Spice.
Mm-hmm.
She said, yes, she asked her to come on tour.
Yes.
No, the problem that I'm having with that situation is that it doesn't seem like, it just seemed like, oh, me and like, I'm going on tour. And I say, you know what, Luna, I want you on tour with me. And nobody's management has spoken to each other.
Yeah.
So I just want to, obviously, what you're going to get into, Ice Spice's chefs are some
She's
responsibility
got
to
some
take.
situations.
But I feel like there's a lot of people aren't putting enough like responsibility on Cleotrapa to me.
To her.
From what I've
Okay,
seen.
but I think the reason. Let me finish the context.
Yeah.
They came
Sorry.
off tour. Cleo basically came out on TikTok and was like, Ice Spice is not the girl who you all think she is. She's mean to all of us. She's colorist.
Darn.
She's this, she's that, whatever. She uses people, right? And everybody was like, Cleo, are you sure, girl? And then Ice Spice's stylist literally came out and was like, actually, it's true. This girl is a serious colorist. There's been instances where we're like, okay, we're going to go eat. Let's invite the others. And she's like, no, I want to do it now. And according to Ice Spice's former stylist, allegedly, Ice Spice's girl says, once it's now, it's right now. So even beyond management, because you do have a point there where like, this is a conversation that management should have had. But I think because the girls were friends, Cleo was like, oh, it's cool. Like,
No.
I can
No
go on
mixed
tour with
business
her.
and pleasure.
No.
You know, I think
Can't
that
work.
that was a fault on Cleo's side, but it's like you're
Definitely.
not thinking that your friend is going to do this to you, especially because they had beef earlier this year and they were able to overcome it and it was fine or whatever. So there's no way you're going into a situation worse like tour where you've already told your friend like I can't get
I
a
think-
team so last minute.
I think
I
the funniest part of all this to me is that people finally found out that Ice and Riot are dating.
I didn't realize they were dating either. That was a shock to me.
Like, I mean,
What happened to Central C?
I think that was just like a marketing
Yeah,
thing. Which is
apparently-
crazy though, because that poor white girl Mads, they really
apparently Ice Spice and her producer Riot, if you guys pay attention to enough Ice Spice music to stop playing with them Riot tag, right, it's her. But like, I only took notice that they're probably already dating because like every award show she goes to, he accompanies her.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's strange. Even for a producer
Yeah.
rap combination, like that's not necessarily usually the case.
But that's interesting though, because isn't Riot a black man? Like everybody's now waiting
I
to
mean,
hear
he's
like
mixed.
the one drop rule.
I'm just
remember the
saying.
country that
I'm just
you're
saying.
in,
I'm just saying. You know, people like to.
I just think it's funny how you've got one end of the rap girlies like Megan Thee Stallion, who invited like Glorilla on tour with her and had Flo Milli there and had Lotto, and you see this like camaraderie, this like wanting to come together, like how some of the rap girlies were in like the early 2000s, late 90s when you had like
No, them girls don't like each other.
No, but there's an effort to. No, I think they do to some extent. There's an effort to try and
Like,
bring it
shut up.
together, right? Because everyone grew up listening to the same rappers. Everyone is still like in awe of like people like Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has showed us that, she's.
I know you're not talking peace and unity with Nikki.
No, I'm trying to
Okay,
find the nice
okay.
words
Yeah, I
to
can remember.
say.
You have the pink background behind you right now, and so you have to be careful.
Yeah,
Yeah, just making sure,
Don't
come
get me
on.
wrong. I love Nicki Minaj. I'm low-key a barb. But, like, auntie, you've got a lot you need to work through, starting with that husband of yours. But, so you had girls trying to really pull themselves together, and then you have Ice. I just feel like, girl, you haven't been in your career for long enough to have the ego that you do right now. Saying that Nicki Minaj should be grateful to work with you, bitch, are you crazy?
You know what? For me, and I appreciate authenticity. Talk your shit. She feels like she's the hottest rapper right now.
Yes, but like also still acknowledge who came before you. There's a difference again between arrogance and cockiness. All rap girlies are cocky, for sure. They all think they're the shit. They all
Yeah.
think they're the baddest out there.
Yeah.
You hear it in their music. But then it comes to a point where like you see we're trying to do this camaraderie thing. You see we're trying to put rap girlies back on top because the rap girlies are putting out more music than the rap men right now.
Who's trying to do the camaraderie?
People do love the controversy.
That's what I'm
Look at
saying.
music
Like,
right
I'm
now.
here
But
like
But people
who's trying-
also love the camaraderie.
No, okay, that's fine. But what I'm saying, who's really
Because
doing?
we know it going to lead to.
Right, yeah,
No.
that's exactly what it is.
Tell me don't like the same
That's
thing for too
exactly.
long.
I actually
No.
agree with
I'll
Mark.
take it further. Tell me two rap females that have been friends
Woman.
for longer than 3 years. Sorry, two rap women that have been friends for longer than 2 years.
Dun, 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 dun. Uh-huh.
Not even the city girls.
I can give you
They're also
Megan Thee
split.
Stallion,
And-
Lotto. They've been friends for years. They've both been in the game for years. Flo Milli, they've been friends for years. What's her name? I got that down.
Let her
Julio,
cook, let her cook.
Acafulio, Mona Leo, and Flo Milli. Ask me one more question.
No, but you are all right. But guess what? You
I'm
just-
talking about the new wave rap girlies.
No, that's what I'm trying. Here, that's what I'm saying. You're talking about the new wave rap girlies, and you're also talking about them. And this is not no disrespect to some of those new wave rap girlies. They still have a very big underground fan base. The mainstream rap girlies
Okay.
are not friends with each other.
Megan and Lotto are friends. Those are two mainstream
That's
rap
two.
girlies. Nicki Minaj isn't friends with anybody.
She don't hate. She don't like nobody.
Cardi is friends with everybody.
No, that's what I'm about to say. Cardi B is the one that maintains relationships,
Yes.
and she still have a little. She have a little sauce for Ice Spice.
Yes,
We already
and
know
with
she and
Nicki.
Nicki aren't friends.
Yeah.
We know she and the City Girls are a bit on the outs.
No, but the City Girls really and truly is just.
Right.
I'm just glad, JT.
They don't be having-
I'm so glad you're out on your own.
Like
You're
you want to know
amazing.
who holding out a rap girlie? Big Doja. You get me? Just by herself doing her thing. You get me? Not really friends with them, but cool with them if they want to collab. Big
Doja Cat, I
Doja.
love your music so much, but you literally have the worst taste in men I've
She's
ever seen in my
she's also
life.
just out her mind.
Yeah, you're off
It's
your
insane.
rocker, babes. And now, I'm not telling you to go get medicated or anything, but damn, make a friend.
The music bad still.
The music is
Yeah,
extraordinary.
so she needs
Great
to stay
music.
on what she's on because
Great
that
but
music
I
is
wouldn't
Great
count her
music.
fully as a full rap girly. I would count her as rap.
No, she's
meets-
the and not to get you, but it's more like it's definitely the rap girlie that's more of a pop star.
Yeah.
But all of them are aiming for that, by the way, including your.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. You wouldn't say
She's
that
aiming for
Meg's
that.
literally been on tour with
Hey,
Beyonce.
hey.
Like,
Do you
you
think-
wouldn't say that she's a mainstream rapper right now?
Mainstream rapper, but she wants to be a pop star.
I don't think she
I
wants
don't
to be a
think
pop
you could
star.
put the Beyonce thing. Isn't Megan like close to somehow to at least signed
No, it's there's some Rock Nation link there,
Yeah,
but
I put
she's not.
I
to
think,
be
no,
honest,
no, because Beyonce
Savage,
doesn't
they
just
had-
collab with anybody.
they had a
They
number
had
one
a
song together.
huge
Yeah,
thing.
it's
Even when they
true.
were in Houston on Beyonce's tour,
You're
you have
saying-
to credit.
Didn't they just pressure that Perlin's case behind the scenes allegedly?
Yeah, you see, we're not doing. No, do not,
Let's not go
do
on that
not,
side.
do not, do
Yeah.
not.
He
I tell
wants-
him,
he
don't do
wants
it.
it.
Him know what? Don't do
Yeah.
it. Don't do it.
Try
Yeah,
and push a
right?
button.
Free to-
No, it's just touching it. And there we go.
Free
You get me? There we go.
The views shared by privilege are not.
Every
Yeah,
time
yeah.
a man gets, every time a man gets a mic, it's regretted. Okay,
Let's just
and
see.
this is the perfect
Look-
example
look
as
over
to
each.
why.
You realize it's not on screen. You're not for do that. You're not
Oh,
do that. Them don't know him look.
Wherever he is.
Whipped.
The point that I'm saying, though,
Uh-huh.
the girlies are coming back together.
You were asking me.
girlies are coming
Hold
back
on. You were asking me. I want to get back to this because
Yeah.
I have a case. I like my own personal case study with Megan
Yeah.
Thee Stallion. She's trying to be a pop star.
Why do you think she's trying to be a pop star?
That song is not a rap song.
Which song?
What's the song
Okay,
name?
that's
Yeah,
very
that's
good.
a pop
Okay.
song. That's a
No,
pop,
'cause
that's
she's
not
rapping.
Drake is
she's-
a pop star and he raps. We're not gonna.
I don't think
we're
I'd
not
call Drake a pop star.
You're out your mind.
I would not call Drake a pop star.
What would you call him?
What would you call him then?
I call him a superstar, but I wouldn't call him a pop star. He doesn't make pop music. His
He
music
doesn't
is
make
pop.
popular
I don't
music.
think he makes. I think pop music,
no,
and I
come
think of
on
like
now.
Taylor Swift.
Hotline
I
Bling.
don't.
No,
okay.
and no
Okay.
Hotline Bling.
Okay.
One Dance. You might look at One Dance as an Afrobeat song, but
Yeah.
it's a pop. It came over here to become a pop
If you want to
song.
put Taylor Swift
He's
as
a pop star.
country, so Taylor is like a
No, he's not. He's not like Beyonce pop star.
No.
You get me? Well, he's a pop star.
Okay, we're
Like,
gonna.
he-
I would say
he-
Justin Bieber's a pop star
No,
because he
what,
makes
no,
pop
you're
music.
looking on
Genre.
you're looking on genre. But
Yeah.
but what I'm saying to you is that like what makes him quote unquote special is that he's able to do both. He can do the rap, hip hop.
He's a rap star too.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
a
rap-
rap
that's
star.
why I say it,
But no,
superstar,
he's,
sure.
no. You're so what? You keep saying superstar. Are you
I would
like?
say a superstar can be anyone in any genre that's incredibly popular and has heavy cultural impact. Pop star, I look at as a very specific. Britney Spears is a pop star.
no, but I look on
Christina
super.
Aguilera
I look on
is a pop-
superstar the same way you look at pop star.
Oh.
That's what I'm
Drake
saying.
is a star that any one of the genres
'Cause-
that he
Yeah.
culture vultures in, he becomes a superstar.
I like that you said culture vulture.
We don't have to debate that.
Yeah.
what I'm here, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't think that she's just trying to be a rap star?
I do, but I think because
I
we're
think she
now
want that.
seeing
I think she
her.
want that light still.
No,
That otaku song's a pop song. That's not a
I
rap
think she's
star
like
song.
blending more genres, but I don't think she's a pop.
I'm not saying she's that. No,
Star.
I'm thinking she's trying to get there.
No, I don't think so.
The last VMA Awards, which is like pop central, it
Yeah.
was all her. She was all over everything.
Yeah, but
Well, time will tell.
we're gonna have to come back to this pop
Time
star
will tell.
discussion
Clip it.
because
Remember this day.
literally because I want us
Oh,
to
we'll
touch
have a big
on.
conversation about that one day.
I want us to touch on the latest party that just happened, Night Carnival. We had a lot to say about whether the DJs, MCs, promoters, and patrons decided to, step it up, get on their Zoom. What did you think of Night Carnival?
I mean,
before you go to that, you were there? Were you
No,
there?
I was not.
Okay.
First-
Brush had something.
You never get to invite.
No?
Brushman had something to say.
oh yeah, he did. He
What did he
did.
say?
But like I didn't take it personally.
What did he say?
He said he went on stage. So he was on stage and he said, "Yo, I think what happened is that I think he saw me
Mm-hmm.
because he did big us up. I think he saw me and then said, "Yeah, man, I don't want to go up on the media here. So the DJ them never go on with things and play good music tonight." So I was like, "Okay, but Brush is my
I was on the stage next to him.
yeah, Brush is my guy though. So I don't
Okay.
I don't think there's anything like
Yeah.
personal there. Brush is my G.
No, but I also big up yourself, Brush One.
Yeah,
I
definitely,
love
of
that.
course.
You know what I mean? It
Of
shows
course.
that you're tapping in, you're
Yeah.
making a joke of it, but also taking your craft
Yeah,
seriously.
so-
I respect that.
Of course, big up the Culture Outlet who was at Night Carnival. You know, the guys. Mark was over there too busy doing work to indulge in any fun, right, Mark?
I was a good boy.
Yeah,
How
right.
else is he supposed to show off the privileged perspective if he doesn't work to earn the privilege?
Shout out to the privileged perspective, by the way, guys. Yeah. So Night Carnival, I got there between 11:30 and 12 o'clock, I think. Yeah, that's the time I got there. I will say this on the DJs.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
Who were the DJs in the lineup?
Good
Do you
job.
remember?
It was Fireman and Lantern. They were a team. Wes and Kevy. Brush and Franco. Kevin Crown also played. And Copper Shot.
Okay.
My standouts. What was and I will give them props. Wes and Kevy, big up on yourselves.
Any arrogance to that? Any arrogance to that?
Yeah, so what happened was like they came on stage. This was after Fireman and Lantern. They came on stage and said, he did this thing and I didn't know what he was going with first. So he was like,
Who is he? Wes?
Wes. He did this like him have two options for the girls, like a red pill and a blue pill. And I think if I remember correctly, I hope I'm not mixing it up. I think he said the red pill was, yo, when it's like a wine for this setting, it's like a wine, wine and enjoying yourself all night. And him said for the blue pill, when he will mix it up a little more like Boss Blanc, Boss, them kind of thing there. And I thought the girl screamed for the red pill. I thought he was going to like play some soca, and naturally it's a carnival party. he started with some hip hop and R&B girl shit.
Okay.
And yo, I was like,
Rate that. Rate that.
I rate it, but it confused me. The whole entire party confused. Let me tell you why. Because Wesley's set and Kevin's set was really good. To the fact that when Brush One came out, he even said, "Yo, I can't complain, you know."
yeah, you know, he did
Yeah.
it, yeah,
But here's
true.
what confuses me. It's a soca party. And let me take it off of Wes and Kevin. Even look at the main lineup. The person that came, the DJ from...
Kevin Crown, yeah.
Yeah, he came from overseas. And he started with reggae and some old songs.
Well,
And
I will,
It's a soca
all right.
party.
It's Jamaica's version of
Yeah, I will. This is what I
Carnival.
will say. This is what I will say
It's
about
night carnival.
This is what I will say about night carnival, and this is just my perception. So, like, I would say, you see, if a night carnival keeping like September, I think they will be a little more lenient with what music play. But if a night carnival keeping like March, April, like in during
Carnival
prime
time.
soca season,
Yeah.
they definitely wanted to be a little more soca wise.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed this night carnival because I got like different genres. Couple Shop played a rotted cartel segment, a cartel girl segment, which night carnival said would be happening if I remember correctly, and play a rotted. Everybody, like I had no problems with the music.
But I think our version of carnival and carnival music is much different from anywhere else, and I think we just need to accept that dancehall is going to be played.
Yeah.
Salty,
At these carnival
I
events.
have been on social media every time this carnival thing come up. And again, to my soca people, I know, and I love it. So I'm not taking it on and I'm not fighting it, okay? But I have to remember, say, yo, a Jamaica with it.
But there's also smaller and niche soca events
No, definitely.
during carnival
No, and they
season.
know that. But it's always the talk of like, okay, because for me, carnival don't necessarily have to do with what a genre sounds like.
It's the energy.
It's the energy of
Yeah,
it,
the
and
feeling.
also,
People
yo,
matter.
yeah,
The song
yeah,
said,
like with that,
Now go on a small fit and I give no up.
yeah.
This
that-
man just start listening so okay.
Look at the man go for. Look at the song him draw for. But like,
First thing I
yeah,
Googled that.
for me, it's just like yo, dancehall have to include it.
Yeah.
It have to be like that's first of all, it's the main genre here
Yeah.
of music, or main category, whatever you want to put it as. And yo, sometimes more we can hear a cartel or one of a girl tongue
As
from
long
the
as it
road.
goes
and-
back to the
no,
soca.
you have to maintain soca, you know. Obviously, you can't dance all the people in event. I'm not saying that, but like 75 or 80% soca because
Yeah.
it's carnival season, and then you give me the dance all, I can't vex.
How did Wes ask the audience to choose? Did he just raise his hand and
No,
say,
he really had it. He was really like a red pill, blue pill thing. They were really paying attention to him. He got their attention. He was looking, and him just said like he put out one hand.
and they just scream?
Yeah, for red pill.
I
they
rate that
scream.
so much, you know.
And
I
then
rate that is a man who just
Yeah,
read the audience
he got, like,
crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Their set I was really impressed by their
Yeah,
set.
but I will also say that Wes is somebody who prides himself on like knowing women and knowing how to wine and knowing the
I mean,
party.
he's
and
a
knowing
performer.
He's a
I'll give him
performer,
that.
you know, and like
I will give him that.
I
He's a
rate that though
performer.
because I'm sure all the videos and pictures and stuff that I saw looked like it was fun. It looked like it was very full.
Yeah, no.
COVID is still on the streets, people.
I
don't know.
definitely enjoyed myself. I was lit. I'm not even gonna. I was not gonna
You hear that
hold
at
you.
every party.
What was your drink?
First
of
for
choice?
whoa,
Oh, wait, what was your drink
Right
of choice?
down
What
the
was your
road.
drink of choice?
With like 2 game I play a Ludi and something, this nigga getting lit. So,
First
You know
and
what? You
foremost,
always like
There are
having a
different
time. That's
levels of
fine.
lit.
like first and foremost, Mark. You feel me? That's crazy to say. I mean, I like to enjoy myself.
What were you drinking?
It was like we literally about like 1 liter of white rum,
Okay, what's your chase though?
cranberry usually.
Okay.
That's sweet, bro.
No, but that's
That's so
delicious. White
sweet.
rum and cran.
It's so sweet, though.
Yum. 10 out of 10 drink.
Listen,
White rum and tea.
I hit that. Listen, what took me over the levels is I took a shot of white rum because I am insane like
That'll
that.
do
You
it.
get me?
Yeah.
I took that and I took that and vibes for the rest of the night. Also, the road march, which
How were the costumes? Did people? I saw a couple people
they
wearing.
people stayed on theme.
Yeah.
I'd like to say people stayed on theme. A few of my friends were like, they thought, you know, like the Matrix theme that they were trying to get. But I saw some people do the long jacket Morpheus
Mm-hmm.
black. Some people went to that little more green because of the green numbers in the Matrix.
Yeah.
I think they got it. I
love
think they stayed
that.
on
I
point.
love when we get a theme and people like actually tap in. It makes
Yeah.
it so much more fun. This is what we're going back to talking about patrons. It's your
all that nigga did was
responsibility.
make it anything harder, 'cause I don't know
Yeah,
why I quit
well,
taking
well,
work
there
for
you go.
that. But I have an idea.
There you go.
Okay.
So it was like, and then the road march after, which I'm not gonna hold you. I was a little bit too tired for all that.
You were too late.
Yeah, I was too tired for all that, but I did go on it some, and they did well. The music was consistent.
Yeah.
People, yeah, Night Carnival was dope.
If you had to give it a critique,
In terms of just the whole event.
the whole event.
The
The DJs did their part. Big up you guys.
no, for me, I think the only thing maybe I'd give them is it's not even like a on the scene thing. It might have been like Night Carnival just come out of nowhere. People weren't even given a real chance to say, oh, Night Carnival is
yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Like, they never did a promo run.
There's no real
It
advertising.
wasn't as big as usual, but people still show up because they have
Yeah.
a brand and people are loyal. But that's the
why
only
I
thing I
was
would say.
asking the question, because when I went to this Night Carnival and I've been to, I think this one previously.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, I think this one was more full than the previous one, but the other one it just felt like it was night because you saw it everywhere. Like they did a lot of promo.
No, but
But
that's
that's
I
soca
think
season
that
too.
one is the soca. That's the
And I thought,
soca
okay,
season.
so I would,
Yeah.
that's a very good point.
Yeah,
I'm just like, in
that's-
soca season is probably
Yeah,
way
no, because
more.
not only that they're competing with other like parties. Like soca season is like almost a party every day.
Yeah.
True. And this one was still, as I said, random.
Yeah, this one was definitely
I don't have drone footage, but I want to see it.
no. That kind of was good. If you guys, if anybody's in my close friends, I might post the videos. They were crazy.
Okay, see? All right, Jordy. My last question for you for today.
Sure.
What are you listening to right now? Give me 3 songs.
Okay. Najiri, One Rifle, which I think is a very slept on song right now for me.
Okay.
Because I think also it's not only the lyrics, but his pronunciations a lot more. I don't know what he's done in terms of if he's gotten more just more practice as a DJ, but like I'm hearing everything from him.
Wow,
Sometimes,
okay.
yeah, at one point you could look at Najiri and you be like, I kind of might have a piece and piece to get away, must
Yeah.
say, but no, it's like clear. So shout out Najiri, that One Rifle bad.
Okay.
Another 2 songs I'm listening to. I've been listening to a lot of like UK rap lately. A lot more UK rap
Muy
lately.
bien, muy bien. What are we listening to?
So I'm a Big Dave guy.
Yes.
Big Dave guy. And like I know that him have new music coming out, so I've been ramping through some old stuff just to get like acclimated again.
Yeah.
So this song's not even a new song, to be honest. But if you guys are connected, you can listen to Dave Screwface Capital. Big song.
Yeah.
You get me? And for
Any R&B? We know you're an R&B guy, Jordy. What are you listening to?
oh god,
It's
man, Party Next Door. Party Next Door's last album, like most recent album.
the one that had the girl
Yeah,
as like the
yeah,
cover
yeah,
art.
that
Okay,
one.
okay,
That's
okay.
the one.
That's not bad,
I've
actually.
been running through a lot of that.
Yeah.
You guys can trust me if you have a vibes you want to put down with a lady, you can put on that album. I promise you. Isn't it? Yeah,
From
you know
one
what I mean?
Jordy,
Yeah.
from one Jordy. Saudi in the back is like,
Yeah. Well, yeah, you know, you can put it on.
okay, right now I'm listening to Breathe Me. That's Tyla's new song. And allegedly the guy that's in the music video is her man. And he was in her last music
I
video
saw
as well.
that. Is
yeah.
that the Kai? Did you see that? The Kai said on Crash Out stream?
I saw like a meme, but
He put, so like, I don't know if you remember.
But we
We're
friends
just
though.
Yeah, that. So like, apparently he saw the same video.
Yeah.
But apparently she sampled the We Friends Though thing in the song.
Oh,
and he,
woman
and you know, he was
instead.
entertaining and he crashed out. You know, Kai said that. He will just do a bag of antics. That was funny though.
if a man did that, it would be a different story.
He did it to a girl last night too, though. Zoe Spencer.
So he's just doing that.
Yeah, he did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
my gosh,
cool.
get a hobby, friend.
But this is how
I'm
he's
also-
The man
his
hobby
hobby.
make him
His hobby is making him
stacks.
money.
Okay,
Bank.
I'm also listening to Take Your Vibes and Go. It's an Afrobeat song. It's by this girl named Kito Kalo. It's If You're Stiff Boring. Dun, 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 dun. It's been on
Take your
TikTok.
vibes and go.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
I've
about,
heard
right?
it. Yeah, I've heard it on TikTok.
I was trying to find what in dancehall has me right now.
Can just plug a little stock actually.
I was
No,
about
you
to
know who I'll
say.
say? You and I, Armani. I've been rinsing that. Or
You and I.
yeah, I love it, and
Big
I love the
songs,
music video. Better Person by Spider. Love it.
Why is this?
I was waiting for the commentary from some people behind the camera right now, but that's fine.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
but all right. Can I say something controversial?
Okay.
Mark.
My
Remember?
man did
No.
chance it.
Okay.
no,
But
the next one,
but he did say something like when me and Mark had a previous conversation about like Spider. I do kind of see where him coming from now.
With what?
I do kind of get it, bro.
With what?
Because he was saying that, yo.
Always takes them a while.
He
but
was-
they get
no,
there.
he was saying something about like, her and like she's becoming more popular because of her relationship and
Yeah.
not her music. So Spider's a little bit on the clock still. Better Person's a bad song.
Okay,
Big
yeah.
song, but I want to let's see how
No,
she
keep
goes
that
around.
same energy, Luna. We had a conversation too.
No, because
Because she's on the clock now.
I don't think her relationship being in the public eye is detrimental to her or her career in any way. At the end of the day, Spider is very talented.
Which career? Music career or?
Her musical career, she's very talented. She's also very young. Right now, she's building up her fan base. She's still putting out music. Let's
I'm not
also
saying
remember
no.
she maybe has like 3 songs out.
I'm not
You know
saying
what
no.
I'm saying?
I'm not saying no, but there is a level of all right. Maybe
Yes, her partner may
are
be
you,
more.
Are you tweeting or are you an artist? Get in the booth.
Anyway, right now, yes, her relationship is more popular than her music career, but I think give her some time.
I mean, Better Person is a bad piece of
It's
song.
a banger. I say give her some time. Wait until see what she puts out in the last quarter of this year, early next year.
All I'm
and
saying is
then,
I know sometimes with Mark it might seem as extreme, but I do actually see where him coming from with that.
that were her. She's
A
also
little
not
bit.
gonna just go break up with the man because.
I mean, no, I'm not talking about that. I don't think she should left him or nothing like
You
that.
see what I
I'm not
mean?
getting into that.
All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of The Playlist. Comment down below and let us know what you're listening to right now. If there's any events or parties you think we should attend, I've been Luna.
This is Jordy.
I'm going to sign out for Privy and Southie behind the camera. See you next time.